So I understand that it was very difficult for you to accept for what Anthony did with his infidelity and how it made you feel. And I also want to know from Anthony, is there anything that has happened in the relationship that has been challenging for you to deal with? Anything that you would like to express?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
So I found out that Amber was sleeping with my business partner all the way up until the day we got married. And I guess I've been trying to suppress that, trying to move forward, but I still do business with this person. And it was like every time I would see him, I would see, it was just the images of them together. And I'm not saying I did that out of spite, but I don't know, maybe subconsciously it was something. But it was never my intent to do something like that.
I don't understand why Amber would even put herself through this and go to counseling with him. But I mean, it's still her husband, and people should do counseling if that's what they feel that they should do. But he's just trying to justify what he did with Shayla. That's it. That's all. There's no justification, brother. Okay? She ain't slept with that man since y'all got married. Even though it was wrong, period.
But you said this is an open forum for us to get everything out in the open. And yeah, it
Okay. Okay, so that's real. And Amber, I see a lot of facial expressions. Would you like to speak to how this has impacted him?
It feels like an excuse, to be honest. It feels like an excuse, Anthony. I mean, yes, I did my dirt. I'm responsible. I take accountability. I apologized. Over and over, and he said that he forgave me.
That's the thing. If you choose to forgive someone, then you need to move on from that. If you cannot move on, then you need to leave that person. Do not torture them with your unforgiveness, because that's what it truly is. If you say you're going to forgive, but you don't let it go. I mean, yes, people need time to heal, but if you say you're going to stay with that person, at some point that needs to be cut off and you need to stop bringing it up.
But clearly he hasn't. Or maybe he's just using this to excuse his behavior.
And that's it.
The difference between he and I was we weren't married. And I'm not saying that it was okay, but we weren't married. Once I took those vows, I have been committed to them ever since. Because I took those vows not only to him, but to God. I don't know what vows he took because he decided to cheat in the marriage, during the marriage. So, yes, I'm frustrated over that. If you couldn't have gotten over it, why didn't you just leave then?
Exactly.
And nobody told you to stay in business with Wayne. Nobody told you to do that. So you wanted to do that because your money was more important to you. But to keep throwing it in my face, Anthony, it's just...
So would it have mattered if I'd have just done a bunch of dirt prior to I saying I do? So when you say I do, all your sins are washed clean?
No, when you say...
Yes, they are. No. But, I mean, she was wrong. Like she said, she know it wasn't right, but she committed to that man and didn't sleep around like he did. Now, he didn't even know that till after the fact, which he said he forgave her after they got married or whatever. But stop trying to use that to justify what you did, man. And the thing is, you have evidence out of yours. The baby is evidence, allegedly.
I forgive you. When you say, I forgive you.
Well, forgiveness is a process. It is a process, and it doesn't happen with the snap of a finger. Mm-hmm. And we also know that leading up to the marriage, you still were in a monogamous relationship.
Yeah,
correct?
That's true.
With all due respect, it's a process, not an excuse.
I'm not making an excuse.
You use it to make an excuse for your behavior.
I just said that I'm not making an excuse.
We said it was a safe space and we wanted to get everything out. Unfortunately, a lot of times we sweep dirt under the rug and the rug gets lumpy. So it's important that we get it all out in the open if it's still something that's bothering him.
Yeah.
I feel like he just don't want to be the only one with dirt. You know, he don't want the lawyer just to know about him, and he don't want the counselor just to know about him. He got to have, oh, well, she did this, you know. But if it was that bad, like she said, you could have cut off the relationship with Wayne and did business elsewhere.
I get it.
So the road to forgiveness is what you're both challenged.
And should we bring up him standing up at Rose's wedding? Weren't they married when he did that, or am I tripping?
To take on, and are you open to being able to say that to one another, or just go through the process of really forgiving one another?
Yeah, I can't say that I'm there yet. I'm not gonna say something I don't mean. Unlike Anthony.
No idea why they are there, but we shall see. And I know some of y'all already see what's going on. Okay, I'm trying here. Okay.